Hello, people. It has happened. The college football playoffs is in full disarray. 7-5, well, 8-5 now. Duke has upset Virginia to claim a spot in the ACC in the playoffs, being the ACC champ. The Atlantic Coast Conference champ is Duke. It's official. The game is in the wraps. They are the champions. The playoffs are in full disarray. So let's get into it. Share screen. Rankings. Okay, so get straight into it. The 12-team playoff. Remember, the top 12 teams do not make it, and we have to figure out who's in. Ohio State's in. Indiana is the number one team in the country going into the playoffs. They're good. So Ohio State, Indiana's in. Georgia with a huge win over Alabama today. Texas Tech is in. Oregon is in. Ole Miss is in. A&M is in. Oklahoma is in. The top 8 teams are in. This is where it gets tricky. Number 9, Alabama lost to Georgia today by 21 points. I believe they're out. I don't think you can lose to a playoff team by 20 plus points and continue to hold a spot this late in the season. Now when other teams can play them much better. Okay, so Bell, Notre Dame may be. BYU is out, I believe. BYU lost by 28 points to Texas Tech. Both losses this season comes to the same team, and I really don't think anybody thinks Texas Tech is going to run the table. They can, but who knows? Okay, so then that brings Miami, then Texas right there. Okay, now remember, the ninth spot goes to Duke because they're the ACC champions. That's 9. Who else? Oh, the group of 5. I think somebody said Duke wins, James Madison gets in. So, bam, that's 10. So we're looking at 2 spots. So we got to go right back here to Alabama, Notre Dame, BYU, Miami, and Texas. Like I said, I believe Alabama and BYU are out. They had their shot. You don't even have to win the game. You just have to be closer. You have to play a competitive game. You have to be close. You have to last second field goal. Some rep made a bad call. Play the game tight. You can't combine a 48-point loss. So does Notre Dame scoop in for those last 2 spots? But Miami and Notre Dame could both just get in, make it simple, make it easy. You don't have to worry about nothing. But Miami beat Notre Dame. So Miami should definitely be in, even though it was week 1. I don't really think week 1 loss should count against you, but the head-to-head says Miami beat Notre Dame. It is what it is. Then that leaves Texas and Notre Dame. And if you look at the schedule, who do you think is the better team for the final spot? Is it Texas or is it Notre Dame? Let's look at Notre Dame's win this year. Notre Dame's schedule, they lost to Miami. They lost to A&M. They did beat USC. That's a good win on their belt. They beat Pittsburgh. That's a good win on their belt. That's it. Lost to Miami, lost to A&M. They beat USC. They beat Pittsburgh. Both losses, though, good losses. You really get blown out. Now, let's go to Texas. Let's check out Texas. Remember, we have 10 teams in the playoffs so far. 11. This is the last spot. We got 11 teams in the playoffs so far. They lost to Ohio State. Not a bad loss. They beat Oklahoma. Oklahoma's in the playoff. You beat a playoff team. That should count for something. You beat Vanderbilt. That's a good win. You did get blown out by Georgia late in the year. But you turned around and you beat A&M. You beat 2 teams that are in the playoffs. Those are good wins. So I could see somebody say, hey, they beat the number 3 team. They beat the number 6 team. Those are good wins. We're going to penalize them for playing Ohio State, who's still number 1, number 2 in the nation. I think Texas might have a slim shot. I think you go, if somebody fights for them, they can get in. Texas can definitely get in if somebody fights for them, because the last spot should come down between Texas and Notre Dame. You remember, Alabama's out, BYU is out. Miami beat Notre Dame. Hit them. Now, if you just want to throw Miami and Notre Dame in, great. But since we already got a 5-loss team in, who's better, Texas or Notre Dame? Texas decided to have a big conference. They got a big conference backing them. The SEC might fight for them. Let's have me see who got the SEC in the tournament. 1, 2, 3, 4. A big team in the SEC. That's going to be strong, but possible. And I mean, I'm from Texas, but Notre Dame's an independent. They can play whoever they want to play. And they ain't played that many people. I'm going to have to give it to Texas. So that was just a quick little rewrap. Just want to get that out there for a second. Thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate it.